Alright, so welcome to my video. I'm going to be telling you all the secrets, or most of the secrets in the Fortress of Doom. So, uh, first off, this is Commander Keen and his... This is the Commander Keen skull from Doom 2016, and this is Commander Keen's blaster. And then we have a little Doom doll from 2016. Now, onto the books. It's this comic book, The Living End, is made by Taggart Comics Group. You may not know that name if you're not if you don't know everything about Doom. There was a Doom book series. It was terrible. And the main character of the books wasn't Doom guy. It was Flint. The Marines' name was Flint Taggart. That's not the Doomslayer's actual name. His actual name is Blazkowicz. Because it's the Doom games are connected in the Wolfenstein universe. Every Commander Keen is connected to Doom. Doom is connected to Wolfenstein. It's all in a circle. So here we have games. Right here, we have Doom. Where the sanest places behind the trigger. Doom, Doom 2, Doom again, Quake 3 Arena, and here we have a Markiplier reference, How to Comb Your Mustache by Clifton M. Fishbash, or whatever. Sorry, I can't pronounce his name. That's a reference to, this was because Bethesda and its software actually looked at Markiplier's old Doom 2016 videos and realized how much of a fan he was. When they learned that his father passed away, they put a little book secret in the game. They put a little secret in the game right here, saying a little book that says How to Comb Your Mustache, which is a running joke in the way. If you're an OG fan of Markiplier, you'll know that his running joke was a pink mustache that he would wear. So it's a little heartwarming Easter egg. Now on to some video game Easter eggs to other video games. Here's a Bethesda video game, Vault Dweller Survival Guide. Preparing yourself and your loved ones for the inevitable nuclear apocalypse. That's a reference to Fallout. Here we have a reference to Prey. To pray or not to pray. Here we have a reference to the original Doom. Cooking from Hell's Kitchen. I think that's a reference to Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. And then we have Thy Flesh Consumed, which is a episode. Titanga, Off-World Travel Guide. That's a reference to the planet from Doom 1 that we actually learned its name in a... It was a spaceship racing game that featured the planet from Doom 1 as a little crossover thing back in the 90s. It was cool. And we learned that the planet's name was Titanga. From Nopefish, the Dope Tail. This is a running joke in the id Software community. In the Commander Keen games, there was a running boss called Dopefish. It's a running joke in id Software's community and id Software's office. Retconned. The Life and Times of Flynn Taggart. Yeah, that's a reference to the main character of the books. The Strogg, a trans-dimensional field study. I don't know what this is talking about. I think it has something to do with Star Trek. I might be wrong. Living with Rage, that's a reference to Rage. The Spear of Destiny, a post-war deconstruction. That is the name. Spear of Destiny is the name of the second Wolfenstein game from the 90s, not the modern ones. UNATCO training manual, bomb defusal. I think that's a reference to Counter-Strike. Here we have a reference to Half-Life, Mesa Science Monthly, predicting unforeseen consequences. Von Braun, I don't know what this one is. I don't think. Oh yeah, these. I don't know what these two are, but I don't know what the second one. I don't know what the third one is either. This one, Why I'm So Great, Part 2 by Dork Norkum. That's a reference to Duke Nukem. Alright, so time. No, time for some other Easter eggs with books. Atlas Ripped and Teared. I think that's a reference to BioShock or a reference to one of the books that BioShock got inspiration from. The Kako and the Rye, that's a reference to an old book. Green Eggs and Pentagram. That's a reference to the old Dr. Seuss book, Green Eggs and Ham. 1984 Dead Demons. I think that's a reference to do with the old Doom game. The first Doom game. To Kill a Mocking Demon. That's a reference to the book To Kill a Mockingbird. The Great Gatsby. Obviously a reference to The Great Gatsby. This one is pretty hard to see. I can't see that one. The Very Hungry Cacodemon. I think that's a reference to the Very Hungry Caterpillar. The Repping Tree. That's a reference to the Giving Tree, I think. My Best Friend Daisy. That's a reference to the Doomslayers and Doom Guy's pet bunny Daisy. Slay and Stein. That's a reference to Frankenstein. And this is just a reference to 50 Shades of Grey. Dungeons and Demons 6th edition. That's a reference to the board game Dungeons and Dragons. And that is all the references on the books. So here we are gonna go over here to the comics.